NBC Sports College Football, in association with the College Football Association and the SEC, present Tennessee at 5-1 and the 5-0 Alabama Crimson Tide. Alabama won the opening toss but decided to defer. They put their defense on the field. Michael Proctor will kick it for Alabama. Back deep, Garner and Williams for Tennessee.
Let me post this warning right away. Tennessee has speed and plenty of it.
This stadium is a sea of crimson. There's a smattering, though, of orange. The opening kick. To the 8-yard line, it's Williams. Billy Williams hit at the 28. Heath Schuler, a Heisman Trophy candidate. A look at his career statistics. 29 touchdown passes thrown so far. He's on pace to break the school record. A look at the backs and the receivers. Garner and Phillips in the backfield. The receivers, as Tim mentioned, very fast, very dangerous. Faulkner and Fleming. And up front on the offensive line, Lehman, Mays, Miller, Smith, and Ratliff. Young. A very young line. 1st and 10 on the first play of the game. They float the flanker screen for little or no gain. That swarming Bama defense. They lost a yard on 1st down. It's 2nd and 11. Schuler rolls out. Completes the pass up to the 33-yard line to Billy Williams, the junior college transfer. 3rd down and 6 for the Vols on their opening possession. Schuler back to pass over the middle for Williams, and it's picked off. Willie Gaston. And he's down to the 44, tackled by Phillips, but Alabama makes the first big play of the ball game. Palmer in motion. They'll move him around, and he gets the opening carry. Up and down at the 47-yard line. 2nd down and 8. The give is to the fullback, Terrence Lynch. He runs it over the right tackle, and I look at Tennessee defensively. They are exceptionally young up front and a little bit light as well. Morris, Yatkowski, Bonham, and Wilson. The linebackers have been shaken up just a little bit this week. Scott Galen replaces George safeties. 3rd down and 7 on Alabama's opening possession. Barker. And it's short at the 40-yard line. At 33, back deep, Sean Summers for the Vols. And this one will bounce into the end zone. Tennessee, when we come back, Tennessee has to hope that Florida loses and Tennessee wins this afternoon. Garner, the lone back on 1st and 10. He gets the carry. 2nd down, 9 to go. 3 wide receivers for Schuler. They run the quick hitch. And that'll be a loss. The pass was caught by Billy Williams. Schuler off to an inauspicious start. He's 3 of 4 with 1 interception for just 2 yards. Passing, and this is where he can hurt you. Schuler, though, tackled at the 27-yard line. He's a dangerous runner, 2 or away from David Palmer. Palmer's going to get a chance to return it at the 42. Palmer down at the 48-yard line.
It's going to go against Tennessee.
Alabama gets a little help on the play, and now we have another flag. 2nd down and 15 after the infraction. This is Sherman Williams. The ball on the 38-yard line of Tennessee. Barker on the waggle. They set up a screen to Lynch. Terrence Lynch near the 1st down marker at Alabama on its 2nd possession of the ball game. Lynch and Williams in the offset eye. Sherman Williams. Oh, bounces off one like a bowling ball. Down to the 9. Barker on the toss to Williams, trying to get to the corner. Cuts it up inside and is down to the 7-yard line.
Down this far, they make you pay.
2nd down and 7. Williams Down to the 4. Tough going in that red zone or down and goal. Going to the fade pattern for Lee. Incomplete in the end zone.
Bounce right off Ronald Davis.
A 22-yard field goal attempt by Michael Proctor, and it's good. So the Alabama Crimson Tide pay off in the green zone. They lead 3-0.
Necessary roughness penalty was big now. Cost them 3.
Proctor's kick at the goal line. That's Garner. Coming right down Main Street and tackled at the 24-yard line. Coming into this one this afternoon. Phillips and Garner out of the eye. Quick 3-step drop by Schuler, complete to the near sideline. That was Corey Fleming.
Just give the halftime speech before the game starts.
There you go. To the near side again, complete to Fleming for the second time in a row.
Hey, Coach, I want to play, so they moved him out to wide receiver, and he's a good one.
3 wide receivers in for Tennessee. A nice run-off tackle that time out near midfield. A 10-yard pickup. Garner, a versatile back, a good runner as well as a good receiver out of the backfield. 7:02 to play in the first quarter. Garner and Brunson out of the eye. Schuler over the middle, complete at the 39-yard line for Craig Faulkner. Garner and Brunson again in the backfield, out of the eye. First down and 10. Coming to the wide side of the field, complete at the 35.
Also dreams about him.
A carry to the fullback, Mose Phillips, down to the 26.
Switch schemes for different looks and also rest people at times.
Back to the weak side. It's complete to Fleming. Corey Fleming, and he could score. But there's a flag down. And Fleming is down at the 2. But there's a flag back at the 28-yard line.
Move him back.
5:45 to play in the first half. 5 wideouts, 5 receivers for Tennessee.
And Alabama goes back to a 3-4.
And Schuler takes off. Down at the 25-yard line.
Got a great arm.
Built more like a receiver or a tailback. Second down and 8. Schuler gets rid of it down the middle. Touchdown to Faulkner. A 25-yard strike. The extra point is good by Becksburg. 94 consecutive extra points.
Aaron, you be in the secondary. Take a look of it. There's Nunley, 73, applying the pressure, but they had Donnelly beat. Faulkner saw the man lock on. Touchdown. Schuler says, yes, sir. To the first quarter of the championship game in the SEC last year.
Let's see how they respond. The kickoff down to the 7-yard line to Kevin Lee. And Lee is brought down at the 25. Jay Barker has proven that he has it. They fake the reverse, and it is a reverse to David Palmer. And he's got room. The deuce is loose and out to the 42. The score 7-3 for Tennessee over Alabama. First and 10. Williams looking to pass, and he's sacked back at the 37 and fumbles. Now is it ruled a fumble?
No, he's down. If they even think about ruling out a fumble, they're wrong.
Get some polish on those things. 3:18 to play. Second down, 14. Barker complete to Chad Key. And a first down at the 42-yard line. Making the secondary reads a lot better. They go to fake it or try to reverse it, but only one problem. James Wilson,
6'3", 251 pounds. He runs like a linebacker.
Auburn now mounting a bit of a comeback against Florida. Barker, play action, knocked away and fumbles. And he dives on it safely at the 37. Horace Morris.
Hello, Tennessee. Got Alabama going backwards.
Tennessee with a nickel package in. Barker to pass. And he hits Lynch, the fullback. Lynch, a huge load brought down on Steele, standing on his own 38. A 48-yard punt.
For Alabama this year, played Tulane and Vanderbilt and Arkansas and Louisiana Tech. But this is the real deal here.
A step up for both squads. Schuler fires complete. Fleming with a gain of about 8 on first down.
5-0 and have to sit out.
Schuler now has hit 7 straight passes since that interception. They won it on this play out to the 33-yard line. A bit of a surprise in the fact that Tennessee leads. One of the few times Bama has trailed this year. 7-3 after 1. First down and 10 for Tennessee. Schuler checking off at the line of scrimmage.
Still have plenty of clock left. 5 seconds on the play clock.
He hands it off up the middle to the fullback, Mose Phillips. Back to New York. Right here at 2nd down and 7. Just underway in the second quarter. Schuler to pass. He completes it at the 50-yard line to Billy Williams. But Williams had good position. Play action by Schuler. Fires another strike and another first down. This time to Corey Fleming.
And you know what that shows me? That shows me a quality quarterback who wasn't shaken by the interception but comes back and maintains his composure.
First and 10 for the Vols. Handoff off tackle that time down to the 33-yard line.
But right now they're playing well and dominating the Alabama front.
Alabama in a 3-man front on this play.
They do that when they expect to pass. And they're right.
Quick drop by Schuler. Fires another bullet. Complete to Joey Kent. His first catch of the afternoon. Brunson and Stewart in the backfield, but Schuler says, I'll do it myself, fellas. John, 2 guys with an eye on the Heisman Trophy, Schuler and Wood. First down, and Schuler is down at the 32. The sack by Jeremy Nunley. Garner, the lone tailback. They try to run the flanker screen, and they set up a screen in the backfield for Garner, and he drops it.
Alabama defensively.
Bexford anticipating a field goal, warming up on the sideline. Schuler all day and down and fumbles. Alabama ball. Jeffries on the recovery. Action at Sherman Williams on first down. He runs off tackle over the left side. That got back to the Alabama campus. Here's Terrence Lynch. Tough running up the middle. He'll have about 2 on that play.
But he plays within himself and knows his skills probably better than anybody in the country, and he is underrated.
Williams in the backfield. And this time he'll lose a couple of yards. Swarmed at the 45. Pardon me, twice. He looks to Palmer's side this time, but throws underneath to Johnson, the tight end, and he's down at midfield. The fun comes in winning. 3rd and 8 for Palmer. What a grab! The deuce. And a first down.
Well, I tell you, Barker's much more confident, making better decisions than ever before.
Lynch and Williams out of the eye. This is Williams. Getting to the corner. Sherman sliding at the 20. It'll slide on the backslide, huh?
He runs recklessly, doesn't he?
And here he is again, this time drilled at the 21 by Reggie Ingram.
Tennessee-Alabama games become bigger than Alabama-Auburn.
Don't let Auburn fans get wind of that. Barker, play action. Tries to run, and is sacked to the 25. Good coverage in the Tennessee secondary. 6:22 to play in the first half. 3rd and 15. Laid out, no interference, no flag. Palmer incomplete.
I'll tell you what, there should have been interference.
Michael Proctor in to attempt a field goal from 42 yards out. He's 6 of 10 on the year. This would be his long for the season. And it's no good. He missed it to the right. Catch the story, 9 o'clock Eastern time on ABC, Monday night. First and 10 for Tennessee. Schuler finds a man wide open in the slot, and a fumble. Faulkner coughs it up, and Alabama gets it back. Whew. Will Brown stripped it loose.
3 turnovers by Tennessee.
Good field position for the Tide. Williams nowhere to go. Sacked by Raymond Austin. They lose 5 on first down. Second and 15. Lynch and Anderson in the offset eye. Play action by Barker. Wide open, but he misses David Palmer at midfield. Palmer this time lines up in the slot. 5 DBs in for Tennessee defensively. And they go up top to Kevin Lee. And it's complete at the 25. Barker on the money that time.
Watch the catch by Lee. We told you he was a high jumper. Also has great concentration.
Obviously, the official did too. The ball in the 25, first and 10. Williams running authoritatively that time down to the 17-yard line. Lynch and Williams in the offset eye. Palmer in motion. It goes to Williams, and he's down at the 21-yard line. They missed a field goal. Third and 5. Barker sacked back at the 30. The Tennessee defense to attempt a field goal from 47 yards out. He's 0 for 1 on the afternoon. His long this year is only 31 yards. This one is dead center. Michael Proctor says, take that. I'm back. And so is the Tide. They trail 7-6. Proctor's kick down to the 1 to Garner. And Garner is jacked at the 18-yard line.
You know, that penalty negated the 1 incompletion he's had here in this quarter. So Schuler's 13 of 14.
Mose Phillips on the first down carry. He has about 8 yards. This guy is cut right out of the quarterback mold. Incomplete and picked off. Alabama's Antonio Langham.
It's against Tennessee.
He thought he should have had one earlier in the first quarter, was shaking his head. This time, he came back and snagged it.
He should win the Thorpe Award. Probably will.
Williams, Tim, again, stopped up.
If I'm Barker, I get those guys in the huddle, and I'd start talking to my big guys up front.
Second down and 11. Barker, wide open. Chad Key at the 12, and knocked out of bounds at the 10. It stops the clock. Williams and Lynch lining up out of the eye on 3rd and 2. Williams trying to get outside and dragged down nicely that time by Ben Talley. Field goal from 30 yards out. He's 1 of 1 on the afternoon. We see Antonio. Make that 2 for 3.
Concern, yes. Panic, no. They keep banging away. They now have the lead back. These guys are the defending national champions. 28 wins in a row. They aren't going to panic.
Proctor with the kick. Back deep, Billy Williams and Charlie Garner. That's Garner. Makes a couple of nice moves. And Garner.
We said that Alabama trailed for only 29 minutes last year. And turnovers. That's been a big story. 3 of them. 4 of them.
That's Garner running well out to the 30-yard line.
Alabama's capitalized with 9 points.
They hand it off. A flag down. It may have been a face mask. One of those two got a hold of it. Four wideouts for Tennessee. Schuler comes to the near side. It's complete, and the clock stops. The ball is at the 47-yard line. 10 seconds to play in the first half. To the wide side of the field, and it's incomplete. He throws a bounce pass, but forget it. He has very deceiving speed. He's fast. Schuler open down the middle. No time left. That's it. Craig, you can't call timeout when there's no time left on the clock.
No time. It went off the clock as soon as he made the catch. He did go to a knee and tried to get the timeout, but too late.
Heath Schuler and the Tennessee Volunteers, after 30 minutes of play, trail Alabama. They've lost 7 in a row to them, but the score is 9-7. This is Palmer at the goal line.
To show everyone, hey, here we are and we can play.
Jay Barker passing on first down. Terrence Lynch, the fullback, out of the backfield. And Lynch is out to the 33-yard line.
Well, Alabama was fairly predictable, too. Let's be honest. But they throw on first down here to start the second half.
Here's Williams, who had a strong first quarter, slowed down in the second quarter. He was yawning there on the sidelines.
That's what we were just talking about.
It tells the story. Williams close to the first down marker on his own 18. And Deal gets off a nice punt, but it's returnable on the run at the 28. And good coverage.
Number 1 passer in the SEC against the number 1 pass defense in the nation.
Garner, the only back. The old counter Trey. And Garner is tackled after a gain of about 2 yards, but still the number 2 defense in the country. Second down and 8 for Tennessee.
Alabama with 3 down, expect Schuler to pass.
They're right. He's got trips left and badly overthrows a receiver. Almost picked up. Had a couple of interceptions coming into this game. Third down and 8. 3 wide receivers out to the left, and Schuler will take off. He's got some tailback blood in him. And he's close to the first down. I think he got it with a smile. Oh, about 225.
He's got a linebacker mentality. Reminds me of Jim Kelly.
The ball is incomplete at the 45. 11:40 to play in the third quarter. Alabama leads 9-7. Schuler. And it's almost intercepted that time by Michael Rogers. 3 wide receivers to the bottom of your screen. A trip's left for Tennessee. 5 wideouts on the play. And he hits one right down the middle. And it's ruled incomplete now. Gaston has already had an interception this afternoon, that time delivering the big hit. David Palmer calls for the fair catch at the 17-yard line. In SEC play. Barker on first down, incomplete. He tried to hit his back. 11:14 remaining in the third quarter.
Tennessee showing blitz.
On second down, Barker into the teeth of the zone, picked off. Jenkins, Deron Jenkins, tackled at the 28, and Tennessee gets a room service interception. The ball at the 19, first and 10 for Heath Schuler and the Volunteers. They trail by 2. The Tide defense swarming. 10.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Second down and 8. They hand it off to the fullback, and the Alabama defense has cranked it up just a notch. Tennessee with 4 receivers in. Garner the lone back. Third and 8. Schuler, and it's incomplete. And it's out of the hold of Lance Wheaton. And it's good. Beckford now 5 of 6 on the season, and good enough to give Tennessee a 1-point lead. Tennessee has lost 7 straight, but they lead right now. with 9:40 to play in the third quarter. David Palmer 2 yards deep and takes it out. David Palmer. Let's see how Barker responds to that interception on the last drive. Hands it off to Williams with a nice gain of about 6 yards.
That's huge. Needless to say, he still gets involved in the coaching.
Williams over the 30, met at the 32 and stripped. Third down and 2. In the flat, that's Lynch. He turns it up north-south, and he has the first down. No help to the AstroTurf either. Williams off tackle and brought down. Play action by Barker. Barker down at the 31. James Wilson with a sack, the 4th of the afternoon for Tennessee. 15. They converted last time on third down. Let's see what they do here. 3 receivers for Alabama. Barker downfield. Chad Key wide open. First down at the 47-yard line. Jay Barker lost the game. Was November 3rd, 89. Lynch on the carry. And he loses it. And Tennessee could take it to the house. A huge break. I think Jenkins could believe it came right to him either. Stewart has about 3 yards. Jeremy Nunley says, no way, Heath. 4 wideouts for Tennessee on third down and 6. Mo Phillips up the middle. Right up Main Street and a first down. A big one. Schuler trying to change the play. Stewart cutting back. Stewart rolling all the way down to the 1-yard line. An amazing run by James Stewart. Over the top, nothing doing. How about this? Got equipment flying down there. I love it. The toss to Stewart. He fumbles. Alabama with the ball. Barker hands it off tackle on first down. That's Sherman Williams, and he's collared back to the floor, but his forward progress.
You'll be able to see that he's not looking at the ball.
2:40 remaining in the third quarter. Sherman Williams looking for a hole and bores his way out to the 14. Terrence Lynch, who fumbled on his last carry, gets the first down that time. Williams and Lynch in the backfield. This is Lynch again on first down. .55 seconds to play. Palmer on the end around. And he puts it on the ground.
Hey, we've got to check that football.
There's a flag down on the field, too. I'm not sure. 49 seconds to go, regardless, in the third quarter. Barker threw behind his intended receiver, Chad Key. He never seemed to get set in the pockets. Sean Summers standing on his own 40. He's driven back by this punt. He'll get a chance to return it at his 30. And Summers is decked at the 32, a 54-yard punt. Nothing pretty about the last few minutes of play. A couple of fumbles by both teams.
10-9 indicates that's the case.
That's the end of the third quarter. Alabama players holding up 4 fingers, but hey, Tennessee has the lead. We'll return with more action after this message and a word from our ABC station. Second down and 5 for Tennessee. Schuler hands it off. They've got the first down and more. Garner. He's got one guy to beat. taking a 17-9 lead.
This was a check off by Schuler. At the line, he changed the play. Third 100-yard game of the season and 7th in his career.
Becksvert with a kick, kicking it away from Palmer, but he gets it anyway. And Palmer is out to the 25-yard line. It's been 7 in a row. Lynch, the only tailback for Bama. Barker under pressure and sacked back at the 26 by Horace Morris. Jay Barker, 22-0 as a starter. He hasn't lost since high school. 3 receivers for Bama, but Barker has to scramble. Throws back across his body, incomplete. Third down and 18. More heat. Lynch, short of the first down, and the Tennessee defense is stepping up and taking this thing home. Brian Deal into punt. He's standing on his 18. Sean Summers is on his own 27. A high but short punt. And he shanks one. Tennessee with the ball. They lead by 8 points. 13-10 to go in the fourth quarter. Play action by Schuler, staying aggressive, tries to throw and run. Schuler with a pickup of about 7. 12:35 to play in the fourth quarter. Tennessee leading by 8. They pounded up the middle on second down. That's Mario Brunson. Right yet. 12 minutes to play on 3rd and 1. And Garner gets the first down for Tennessee.
Slashing runner, the ability to cut back against the grain without breaking stride.
3 wideouts. They come to the short side, and it's almost intercepted. Jeremy Nunley.
Although Arizona will argue that, there's no question in my mind it's been Bama.
Time for them to show something here. Schuler passing, and he has another ball tipped and another ball incomplete.
Schuler's just 2 for his last 11.
3rd down and 10. To the near side, it's incomplete.
He's now 2 for his last 12.
Tom Hunton punting from his 38. Picks it away from Palmer. Palmer calling for the fair catch. And 1 touchdown pass this afternoon. Jay Barker, meanwhile, his counterpart firing complete to the 39-yard line. Championship. And here's the deuce. David Palmer. This is the time of the game that he loves. Younger brother, a receiver. A freshman. Barker to pass on 1st and 10. And it's ruled incomplete. Lee in motion. Palmer is split wide. A screen pass to Sherman Williams. Gets a nice kick-out block, and he's down to the 30-yard line. Palmer split to the short side of the field. The back's in the pro set. Play action by Barker. And David Palmer makes the catch. And wrestles his way down to the 21. Palmer lining up in the slot to the left of Barker. The handoff to Lynch. Lynch stacked up at the 18. Shaken up. They're looking at his leg. Hope to get a report from you soon. Barker. Into the end zone, wide open. Incomplete. Kevin Lee had a step on the defender. The 7th play of the drive.
Same play.
To Lee again. Incomplete.
Exact same play.
It'll be his 4th one of the day if he makes it. This one coming from 36. He's 3 of 4 this afternoon. And he misses it badly to the right. That wasn't even close. .8:17 to play in the fourth quarter. Tennessee with an 8-point lead. Charlie Garner. Straight ahead.
Alabama another shot.
Backside of the eye. handoff to the fullback that time. That's number 44, Mario Brunson. A big third down attempt here for Tennessee. 7:10 to play. 3rd and 2. Schuler on the option. And he has the first down. Tackled by Michael Rogers. The first down with 6:36 to play. Garner again. Back to New York and John Saunders in the 4th quarter this year. Time for the Tide defense to stand up. And they do in a big way. Sacking Schuler. Paramount to the hopes of Tennessee. 3rd and 17 this time. They run it. Phillips. And Phillips is tackled at the 38-yard line off of punt returns. And a great punt. He calls for the fair catch at the 23. Nation-leading 28-game winning streak.
Obviously the biggest drive of the game for the year for Alabama.
Barker to pass on first down. Almost intercepted. He tried to hit Kevin Lee. Goes to the wide side of the field. Was looking Palmer's direction. Palmer split wide. Barker is going to take it himself. And he has the first down and then some. Jay Barker taking matters into his own hands. 2nd down and 10. Complete to Lee. Kevin Lee down to the 33-yard line. First down, Alabama, but a flag down at the 35.
Right. Doing everything they can it is to protect Barker.
2nd and 24. Chad Key complete and now knocked loose.
That'll be Alabama ball right there. Rolled out of bounds.
And ruled a completion. Barker 16 of 30, 1 interception, 230 yards. 3rd and 7. And he overthrows Palmer. 28-game winning streak. And their 7-game winning streak over Tennessee rides on this play. 4th and 7. Barker wants to do it himself, but he won't make it. Still, Brunson and Garner in the game. This is Garner. 2 hands on the ball, and Alabama. 2nd down and 8 for Tennessee. Schuler hands it off again, and it's stacked up again. Phillips and Garner in the backfield. Schuler takes it himself, and he's short of the first down. I'm back on the clock. Hutton, the lefty, high, and Palmer calling for the fair catch at the 18.
They practice this every single day. The hurry-up offense, 2-minute drill.
4 wideouts for Alabama. 1:44 to go. He throws a short one to Turner.
Can't get out of bounds. Got to get him up to the line.
Barker to the short side of the field to Palmer, who can't get out of bounds.
Clock continues to move. They'll stop it at 1:25.
1:26 and counting. Barker into seam. Oh, and complete. What a catch. The deuce man, David Palmer.
Alabama goes from the same first count every time.
And Palmer keeps lining up in the same spot. Barker looking his way again. Palmer out of bounds with a gain of about 7. The clock stops.
Got to locate Palmer right now. Here he is.
They trail by 8. 1:11 to go. Barker under pressure. He tries to get rid of it and is sacked. Barker calling out the play. Palmer in the slot to the left of Barker. But he comes the other way to Lee, who steps out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
Battle the field. He never got off in time.
Palmer lines up in the slot to the left of Barker. Barker looks right, over the middle. No flag. There was some contact. Lee got bumped when the ball was in the air. 40 seconds to play. They trail by 8. Barker has the ball tipped, it looked like, near the line of scrimmage, and it's incomplete. It went up when he released the ball. They call the play in the huddle that time. And keep your eye on David Palmer. They go to the lead, and Lee can't get to it. And He got it. He got it. Lee stopped at the 1-yard line. 23 seconds left. I'm Mark Jones with Tim Brandt. It's first down and goal to goal. Barker over the top. Touchdown. He orchestrated a terrific drive here and then capped it off with this quarterback sneak. 11 plays, 82 yards. Here comes the 2-point conversion. Palmer's going to keep it. It's a tie game. And he kicks it deep. This half. 21 seconds to play. They hand it off. There's a flag down. This ball's going to come back because of holding against Tennessee. This half. And the clock running. This could be the last play of the game. Garner. Time's expired. That's it. The third Saturday in October ends the same way it began. Tied. What a classic. Unless something happens to Florida State, this tie is big.